Kyle Brown is used to intense training. The punishing rides, the commitment, the pain. He's done triathlons before, but this one was different.
I was so excited because I've never qualified for Worlds in anything.
Thrilled to know he qualified for September's Ironman World Championships in St. George.
You ride an uncomfortable bike, you run like you stole it and the cops are behind you. And that's after you swam a long ways.
The race took on a whole new meaning after he started having symptoms that just didn't go away.
In the winter, probably December, I had trouble pronouncing parts of just a couple words, very slight. Nobody could hear anything but me.
Even his longtime girlfriend didn't notice.
I thought he was overworked, just stressed out and tired.
In March, Kyle got a diagnosis. And over the next 4 months, at least 6 other doctors told him there was no way he could have this disease. But in July, a specialist confirmed bulbar ALS, and it was aggressive. Eventually, Kyle's speech and swallowing will go. He was given 6 to 18 months to live.
It's a rough day.
That same day, Kyle proposed to Colleen. They were married less than 3 weeks later after riding their bikes 3 hours to the top of Francis Peak.
Look at this as maybe the end of me. In a way, I see it as the beginning.
As Ironman race day drew closer, Kyle already knew how physically tough it would be.
It affects your throat, so when your throat switches between breathing and swallowing, your body does it in an instant. Mine doesn't. It's slow, so if I swallow water, I choke.
Even with this terminal diagnosis, Kyle has held on to his positivity and his sense of humor.
I'm going to start the race. I'm going to finish if it kills me, and it might. But again,
It's not going to kill you.
it doesn't matter. I already know my time frame.
On race day, emotions were high for Kyle. He wore the number 179 to honor a fellow triathlete named John Blaze.
It's always been and it always will be.
The only man to do a full Ironman with ALS.
His doctor said, if you're going to finish that, you can't do it. They're going to have to roll you across the finish line. So he said, all right. So he finished it.
Come close.
And stopped right in front of the finish line and laid down and rolled across.
Blaze's number has since been retired, but the Blaze family stepped in.
They contacted Ironman and said, can Kyle wear his number?
That number propelled him through the 1.2-mile swim. With every stroke, his energy depleted. Then came 56 miles on the bike through the grueling, hilly red rocks of St. George. With each mile rode, he wondered if he'd make it. And finally, a 13.1-mile run, with each step more exhausted.
Come on, Kyle, we're here for you.
And after 5.5 hours, Kyle's John Blaze roll is in sight.
Wanted to get it done.
That about killed me, and I don't need help.
His message? Go out and live.
Kyle Brown.
When you're faced with tragedy, he says, you can come alive or you can come undone.
To experience this and with this support group behind me, I hate to say this, but I can die happy. I really can.